Pop metal.
Welcome back to this Hot Smell Show. It's hot.
Larry Love.
String.
Chapter 4 of
The murder scene.
Been a fun ride.
Yep.
It has been.
Actually, I'm kind of. This is it. I mean, this is the final.
Yeah,
the final.
We've been
We're
studying
getting
this
close
album.
to the end of
It was
the
the
movie
butler.
here.
It was the butler
We're almost like
The
the
monkey
game.
wrench
in the kitchen.
in the kitchen.
And everybody that stayed around for Chapter 4, thanks for watching.
Definitely thank you.
Thanks for all the comments in the community tab. And so, just me go ahead and start it off.
again.
throw it
Just
out
get
there.
rolling.
Just down the line.
Flow it.
All right, so
Let it
first
flow.
song, Psychotic.
Nope. Hunter.
Nope.
No.
Psychotic, actually.
Psychotic.
Mine came up as Hunter and then Psycho.
Well,
You better go with
I saw.
Psychotic.
Well, I seen some places it was the other way around, but it's actually psychic.
Oh, that changes everything.
Damn it.
Plot twist.
Well, I listened to it on Spotify, so that's the order it
Yeah.
gave it to me.
That was something I looked up too. I think it was on. Was it off of their play? No, their playlist was right. Something else I pulled up and it was odd.
What Hop
it was
put on
flipped.
my phone?
It was flipped
the
on
picture?
something.
Well, I'm going by the Spotify.
I can pull my phone up and show it to me. Hey, you sent it to me.
Well, I'll take blame for it. I get the wrong
Psychotic.
order.
Is the
Yeah, I'll
song.
throw. Yeah, you got the strong shoulders, man.
But, and I have enjoyed this.
It's been fun.
We talked about this on the last video. This is kind of the stuff we wanted to get into, you know, is doing different stuff like this. It keeps it interesting. So I guess I'll just start off with Psychotic. I got music wise, love the changes from fast to slow. I liked it. And did y'all notice when they spelled out Psychotic, it was kind of like
Cheerleader.
Yeah, it was all spelling lesson, man.
Well, when I first saw that, and I was like, why is it, out like it was? And then when they started singing, they got to that. I was like,
Now I know why it's like this. Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of the same way. All right, so that was what I got out of the song. I really liked Cheers. I thought that was something different, but it was cool.
And all of them were together. All three.
Yeah. So the person has gone crazy, wanting to kill again, is what I got out of the song. And next part was, has no soul, only wants to kill, which that must have been a line in the song when I wrote that down. I mean, I'm a couple beers in when I'm
not tonight.
yeah,
but when
not
he listened.
tonight, but yeah, when I'm listening. But that was kind of where I was. Just Psychotic says it all.
He was taking the drunken perspective.
Yeah.
So with me with Psychotic, the spelling, I got a chuckle out of that. I thought the song had an Offspring feel, and I remember when we did a couple back, I guess when we did the second chapter, I said something about I'd heard this song and it had an Offspring feel.
And it might have been because of the cheering.
I think just the music in general had an
That Marilyn Manson song, they had one song that had that little
Oh yeah,
cheerleader
that's
rap.
true.
Be aggressive, be aggressive.
Yeah.
Was it obscene?
Obscene. Yeah, I'm doing the be aggressive. That was fake no more.
Yeah, there was gonna say there was somebody else. That
So everybody's cheering.
Yeah, see, everybody got them cheers. And to tell you, it all goes back to Mickey, man.
yeah. Hey,
So
you're
fine.
Yeah, blow my mind.
The way I thought in this one, they know they're going to hell, and it was all created within their mind, and that was where I was feeling with this song. They know what they've done. They're going to be sitting on the throne. They're at the Hell's Gates now, and it was all created within from her thought process. And I like the riffs. I thought it was some cool riffs. And that's pretty much where I went with it. And like I said, I'm spelling it's cool.
All right, so I think my perspective on this song is a little different. I'll get into what the song was. Fast-paced song, like you were being chased or on the run. I kind of like that. It gave you a feeling of being ran down for whatever reason. So my perspective on this was they were losing their mind. It's out of control. She knows it. And she knows that she's getting closed in on, like somebody's hunting her, being the cops possibly.
Or
And
herself, man.
or herself, yeah, I'd say, well, that's perspective.
Perspective.
All in perspective. So, in the song, she says, "Die by the noose or jump from the window." So my thought was, if she was being chased by the police, does she give up and die by the noose,
Or jump out the window.
or jump out the window, or whatever that may be of killing herself? So that was kind of my take on that.
So now we're at the hunter.
Yeah. In the order I've got, Spotify order. All right, so me with the hunter is I've got musically wise, like the guitar intro riff, and I don't know. Love's probably he listens more Blondie than I do, but the song reminded me of "Call Me."
I have to go back and
I
re-listen
have
to
to.
it.
I don't know why. It was
I didn't.
like,
I didn't pick up on it.
I
but
didn't pick up on that.
It's just that's what I've got, and it might be the two
beers.
the two Coors Light.
Yeah, could have been.
It might be, but it did. I was like, I think I even put it in like later that it reminded me of that song.
I see you written there. Call me.
And I guess musically wise,
So I know I was straight.
it's kind of like I guess lyrically wise, it's kind of like the Stalker. I mean, it was just pretty much
Straightforward.
self-explanatory. I mean, the Hunter's kind of like the Stalker, but I guess it's the Hunter, so she's done killed, so now it's just hunt. Now it's all about the hunt. And then, well, the next line is they're hunting people just to hunt them. That's kind of what I got out of it. Now it's just the thrill of it.
Right.
That's
And-
where I'm with Hunter.
I went as always. It was a cool intro. It was a wild change again. Again, I had a problem with the lyrics coming up on when it was doing it. Coming back for the attack is what I wrote. So pretty much like you were saying, they were back for another attack or back to the hunt again. Hey, because in the song, hey. And again, the song felt kind of short.
Short,
But yeah, hey.
But when you're writing concept albums, you probably run into that.
Right.
With short songs where it's like, because I mean, you're writing a whole album on a story, and you're jumping around probably.
Well,
and,
you got to fit into certain, I mean, like, all right, so if we stretch it out, we can make 20 songs out of this. Or we can
And the album will be
tighten
3
it up.
hours long.
Yeah, exactly. So, you got to kind of condense everything down, and sometimes certain parts of the story might get shortened
yeah.
to make it, its own entity
Right.
for the song or whatever. So, all right. So my perspective, a little different. So my thoughts were she was being hunted by the police. So that's why I thought maybe this song should have been before
the
because
other
it seems like if that's my thoughts, it would fit
Right.
with that order. So my thought is the whole song is the perspective of the hunter, the police, or whoever it is that's
Whoever's
chasing her.
Herself, man, it's all in her mind.
Well,
She's
and
just
it
running
could
around in
be,
circles, man.
could be.
Like a
But
round
so I have like they were, if it was the police or whoever it was, they were waiting for her to fall or fail to get caught, and because she's on the run or whatever. So that's kind of my look at on that. But I thought it was a catchy song, and it was a little on the short side, but still good. I liked it.
This is the end.
All right, so this
My
is what.
only friend, the end.
Yeah, it's nothing like the Doors song.
No.
But this is the end of the album. This is narrowing down our episode. The end. Stars always seem to fade. All right, song-wise, I love how mellow the ending song is. And it's probably this, I wrote down, this is probably one of my favorite songs on the album. It was a great song
To finish the album. Yeah.
to finish the album up.
Well, that's why it's not called The Start.
This is true.
Good point.
And I love the solo. It was like you didn't hear a lot of lead guitar work, but you heard one in this, and that was cool. That really, I'm like I guess I must be like a guitar guru as far as solos. I love solos, and I got like how the story starts and ends, and there seems to be well, I guess as far as lyrically wise, seems to be some regret on, what the Queen has done. And then it looks like suicide, so nobody will ever know why this person killed. And that was my outtake on the album.
And for me, I wrote, not to be confused with the Doors. Da-da-da, we've already been there. A lot of stained hands through this whole.
Yeah, that was brought up many times.
Yeah, there's a lot about stained hands or red hands or the crimson hands or just, because she knows what she's done
Yeah,
with
once
her
you
hands.
killed, your hands are stained.
They're
black.
forever. Yeah, they're forever. So I wrote, she's trapped in her head. She drinks the Kool-Aid, man. It's over. It's done. She's Jonestown in it. She knows it was a bad decision within the retrospect of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. she knows it was. She knows the deed that she done, and she knows that it's over, and yeah. So she's done too. She ends up taking herself with it too. And I say it's still at the very end of all my writings. It's over, man, with a twist. I'm still saying it was all in her head, man. It was all one person.
It could be. You don't know.
So, and her love of herself was herself, and it could be other people. It could have been another woman, even. It could have been a little scissor action thing going on. Who knows? But I'm staying with my own. I think it was all within her head through the whole thing.
Schizophrenia.
Yeah.
That's what we talked about. What was on episode 2? That's
Yeah.
where you was kind of.
And that's what I finished with, and so that's where I'm going with it.
Perfectly acceptable.
Yep, that was
Perfectly
mine, man.
acceptable. So I had, she was coping with what had been done. She hasn't forgiven herself, or she won't forgive herself for what she did. She won't tell why or what she felt, that she was going to take her to her grave. And you kind of get the impression that she was maybe going to commit suicide, but like on the other song, like I said, you don't know. It's like, do I do this or do I do this, So I really didn't pull a certain scenario out of it, but you just kind of get the feeling. And,
Well, usually when it's the end.
well, and
it's
that's kind of what I figured. I was kind of leaning more towards the suicide part.
to be continued.
Or drink the red Kool-Aid or whatever color Kool-Aid it was. So that was kind of my feeling that, she did commit suicide. But loved her vocals on this song. Really pulled the lyrics out the way she sang it, and feel like you were part of the story.
So there we go.
And that's it, man.
That's the end.
We've done
Right
it.
there, comment section, what y'all got out of the song, if we're close or if we're even
Damn.
way on another
See even how I
planet.
even wrote it right there? See where the difference is?
Psychotic.
In hundreds,
The end.
yeah. So,
So, yeah, and like we said, I enjoyed this.
oh, it was great. It was
It
fun.
was
It
definitely
was
fun.
definitely awesome. And I like the way whoever requested breaking it down in chapters
Yeah.
actually worked good
Yeah.
for what we wanted to do.
Yeah. And it kept them short for us also,
Yeah.
kept them in that 15-minute range. And
And I've always
Yeah.
said if you write a concept album, real songwriters can write a concept
Yeah.
album.
And I've heard some interviews of people and talking about how they're not easy to do, and some people are they just got the talent, they can do it and they can pull it off, but it's not an easy task for most.
When I can go home, you're talking 1,000 CDs, I'm not going to pull out 20 concept albums, if that. I don't know if y'all are big Wasp fans, but Blackie Lawless I think he's got 2 at least. And I know
Operation Mindcrime.
Yeah, Operation Mindcrime's The Wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, The Wall, The Final Cut. There's 2 from Floyd just back to backs.
And I think even the Eagles' Desperado I heard was a concept album. But yeah, concept albums are great. But I don't think you'd want to be overloaded with them.
No.
But there are those that can pull them off, and if you didn't know, if you just listened to it and nobody told you that was a concept album, you might not figure it
Never
out.
know it, yeah.
And then you got Rob Zombie. We don't know what he writes about. Golly. But
When you're more human than human.
Yeah, you got Goblins and Ghouls.
So I guess that's the comment section. What was y'all's outcome on Queen of the Murder Scene? Did you think, were you on the lines as us, or
Did you
what
have a
did you
different
get out of
take?
the album?
Yeah, what was your all's thoughts on it?
Yeah, because I don't think there's really a wrong answer.
No.
I think you can really pull in a lot of the lyrics, that it was kind of set in a way, but it's kind of open for interpretation the way some of them were kind of laid out. So I don't know. Maybe I looked at it wrong. Maybe not.
All right, so thanks for watching, because
Definitely.
And thanks for
This has
hanging out to the
definitely
end
been
with us.
yeah,
Watching.
if you've
Hopefully
made it
Taking the
to
whole
four
ride with us.
chapters, you must have enjoyed it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all want to just roll?
Roll 'em up, man.
Stay safe, like always,
Like and subscribe.
and we better warm it up.
We hadn't done a .com in a while, man. So,
We're in Facebook group. We're doing Aussie bracket.
And the Iron Man's got to go.
Yeah, we got to change that, but they
Well,
don't even
that's
know
gonna-
that.
Huh?
They don't even know it's in there.
It ain't going to be either. I already got my prediction what's winning.
Yeah,
so.
he love predicted last night because he's not on Facebook. But if y'all want to sign up Facebook group, Ops Mail Show.
You'll know what we're babbling about.
Yeah, we're doing the Aussie
Well,
bracket right
who
now.
knows what point this will come out in relationship
To
to
the
when,
battle.
how far that'll be along.
Yeah,
but
but I doubt the bracket will be done. You'll probably be in the
final
deep
area,
in
yeah.
Aussie stuff there. All right, so
And the biography last night was awesome
yeah,
on Ozzy.
everybody check out
9
the
Lives of Ozzy was great.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Yep.
All right, we're out of here. Peace, y'all.
Peace,
Thanks
y'all.
for hanging.